And let me tell y'all something. You got a lot of people intimidated by your wisdom. They thought you were gullible. Listen, these people thought you were slow. They thought you were mentally challenged. But y'all know the saying. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So when these no brain having individuals look at you like you crazy, it's because they are crazy. And it's true what they say, knowledge has power. Because when you got a lot of wisdom, when you got a lot of knowledge, you got a lot of power. And when you got power, that will intimidate stupid people. Nah, this is why you had to stand alone, walk alone, because your wisdom was triggering a lot of your fake friends, a lot of your fake family members. From day one, you were misunderstood. Day one, you were the black sheep of the family. They always looked over you. They were always saying you never gonna be nothing. But let's fast forward to 2026. You are doing everything they couldn't even do. They don't even have the courage to do. And when people listen to you talk, some people get inspired and some people get intimidated. Okay, everything you say is the gossip truth. And we talking about the real truth, not the fake truth, not the truth you put under a rug or throw up in the closet and lock it up. No, we talking about the real truth. Everybody want the truth until they hear it. And every time you open up your mouth and say something intelligent, some people will love you for it, and some people will hate you for it. Well, also, let me tell you something. You were not put here on this earth to please nobody. So whatever you gotta say it. After all, it's your mouth. It's your tongue. Even if you have to put some curse words into it, guess what? It's still the truth. But 9 times out of 10, the truth and the wisdom do not care who get offended. A long time ago, people really thought you were stupid. People really thought you were never gonna be nothing. That because you struggling doesn't mean you ain't gonna be nothing. See, everybody had their temporary storms. And they celebrated too early. People always judge you by your looks, by the way you walk and talk. But the moment when you show them your book wisdom, street knowledge, whatever you want to call it, book smart and street smart is two dangerous combinations. And when you got them two, you will intimidate a lot of fake people. Or listen to me while I say you're going to attend to scare off a lot of people. And you got to be okay with that. You were not born to please nobody. And that crowd is full of dumb weirdos. Because haven't you noticed, the ones that run their packs be the ones that's mentally challenged. And the ones that walk alone, that don't need a bunch of friends, is the smart ones. See, this is the price we gotta pay for not being an idiot. This is the price we gotta pay for being smart. Not saying we know everything, because every day we still learning. But when you got some knowledge and wisdom and common sense, a lot of people gonna overlook you. But now these days, a lot of sense ain't common. Because the way they think is so dumb. See, people think inside of the box. You think outside the box. Y'all not the same. Why you think Kendrick Lamar said they not like us? Because they not. And they could never be like us. If you want to be a leader, you're going to have to get used to being hate. You're going to have to get used to being misunderstood. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. When you stand out for something, you will get hated. When you speak your mind, you will get hated. When you are the truth, when you are a real one, a lot of people are going to turn on you. So that tells you right there, a lot of idiots ain't got common sense these days. Because they are turning on you because they got skeletons in their closet. And when you speak, it hit home for them. Or Lord, I can't listen to him. I can't listen to her. I need to turn that off. Because you know why? You bringing up childhood trauma. You bringing up stuff they did in the past without you even mention it. They say one little thing and they gonna get triggered by that. See, back then, you read books and they made fun of you. They probably called you a nerd or bookworm, but look at you now. You invested your own business, got your own website, platform and whatnot, and here they are working a 9 to 5, kissing their boss behind, and you working for yourself. See, they don't like stuff like that. And this is why they don't teach certain stuff in school, because they don't want the students to know certain stuff. That's why when you graduate, you gotta relearn what you had learned in school. Because everything in the school, they're not gonna teach you. And some of the stuff we learned in school was based off lies. So when you relearn stuff and try to teach that to other people, they're gonna get triggered by it. Because you know why? They don't want to hear it. And this why every time you come around, you intimidate people. You may be embarrassing them, but you don't care. Because years ago, everybody thought something was wrong with you. Everybody thought you were slow because you started late. Better late than never, right? Even late bloomers still can't succeed. They hear what they say. Now they looking gullible. Now they looking dumb in the face. Or should I say, dumbfounded. They say never judge a book by its cover. And they've been judging you for years without getting to know you. But people that lack common sense and lack integrity, they the gullible ones. They say they this and they that, but their actions speak louder. Their words don't mean nothing. So you back up everything you say. That's why you intimidate people. They never thought you were this smart. They saying to themselves, dang, he's smart. She is smart. I won't be like them when I grow up. But guess what? They don't have the courage to walk in your shoes. Number one, they would have been folded. Number two, they would have been crashed out. Number three, they can't handle all that pressure. Because like I said, when you walk alone, when you got common sense, knowledge, and when you read a lot of books, that certain stuff is not in school, that they don't teach in school, you will become a threat. You will become a target. Everybody gonna hate you. Guess what? Let them hate. If you ain't gotta have a lot of money, the fancy car, let's have knowledge and wisdom. You will get hated on. Meanwhile, these people that being greedy with money will be jealous. Yeah, they got all them cars, all them houses, jewelry, materialistic things. But when you can walk into a room and inspire people, and the spotlight will be put on you without even you craving for it or asking for it, you will get hated on. For example, like me, I don't gotta have jewelry. I don't need it. But every time I walk in certain rooms, I can feel energy. Because energy never lies. And you know why people look at you and get intimidated? Because they know it's something about your spirit that will, ladies, how you say it, will clock their spirit or will clock their tea. However y'all say it, ladies. But yeah, let's move on. Having wisdom, you will pay the cost for not being an idiot, for not being mentally slow just like they are. But I will tell you this, a dog got more wisdom than they do. Hell, even a 6-year-old, a child, wouldn't even act like that. But these people, so-called grown, are in their 40s and 50s and 60s and still acting like teenagers from high school or back in their era, junior high. Now, not all people is acting like this. But you could be young and got a lot of wisdom and you will have older people hating on you. Now tell me if I'm lying. Or vice versa. You will have the youngest hating on you because you older and you try to teach them the game but they don't want to hear it. I'm telling you all right now, this is real deep. This ain't just the topic. This is some real life stuff. This is based on a true story. And that's why we can't be around a lot of people like that. Cause as soon we get around dumbfounded people, they go feel our energy. And when they feel our energy sometimes, it make them look crazy. It make them look gullible. Sometimes your spirit will tell on you before you open up your mouth. A lot of people judge you for what they hear about other people. But the moment, like I said, when you open up your mouth and speak the truth, they scared of you. They real scared. Scary. But that's alright. That tells you right there. They can't hang with you. They can't be like you. They can have all this money, all the cars, a fancy house or whatnot. But they gotta wake up every day, look themselves in the mirror. They wasted all their life being dumb. Making fun of people that's doing something. Meanwhile, they gotta sit up here and be miserable. And y'all know what misery does. It brings company. That's why they gotta have a lot of people around them that ain't got no common sense. Basically ain't got no brain. I'm just gonna say it like that. But you, if you're around people that think that's like you. You are around people that will hold you accountable if you ever did something crazy. But listen, we all make mistakes. None of us ain't perfect. But if you do got a real friend in your corner that will check you for you doing stupid stuff or you being out of pocket, they will tell you. But meanwhile, these people over here, their so-called friends are scared to tell them, girl, you were wrong. Hey, yo, homeboy, you were wrong. They let them do it. Because you know why? Lack of wisdom. Lack of knowledge. A mind's a terrible thing to waste. And that saying is still relatable to this day. A mind is definitely excuse me, y'all. The mind is definitely a terrible thing to waste. It really is. Because people waste all them years doing nothing. Then when they see you, they want to get intimidated. They want to get mad. They want to get upset. Why? Years ago, they thought you were dumb. Then when they look at you now, they feel stupid. What goes up, it must come down. In school, they were so popular. But that popularity in high school or in school don't last forever. Now they're getting a taste of reality. Like the song go, back to life and back to reality. And here you are, doing real good, doing better than them. Now they want to know, how did you do it? Tell them like this, the turtle still wins the race. And if they don't understand it, I don't know what to tell them. But don't tell them your business. Because they do not deserve to know how that you got out the mud and out the dirt. You were digging in the mud worse than a dog. And here they are, trying to figure out, how did you do it? How did you get so smart? Read plenty of books. Research. But see, they're too lazy to do that. But they can go to the liquor store and read that bottle. They can go to the tobacco store and read that Black and Mild and read that vape. But they can't read a book though. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you all right now. Knowledge will scare people. I seen it. Knowledge will intimidate a lot of dumb people. It will expose them for who they really are. Sometimes you gotta open up your mouth. You will see it in their actions. You be like, dang. You at that upper age, you still think like that? Sometimes you gotta shake your head at certain people. Don't even feel sympathy for them. Because that's their life. They wasted all them years of doing stupid stuff. Being stupid and saying stupid stuff. Like I told you earlier, you play stupid games, you will win stupid prizes. That's why they feel real gullible right now. They thought you were gullible, now they looking gullible. You outsmarted all of them. And you had every right to outsmart them. Never underestimate a quiet person that got a lot of wisdom and knowledge. Because you will mess around, find out, and get embarrassed. And that's all I got to say about that. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all share this video. God bless you all. Y'all be safe out there. Thank you for the support. Make sure y'all keep up with y'all health and y'all mental health. Alright? That's all, folks. I'll be back with more content, so I haven't said this in a long time, but I'm going to say it. Turn on your notifications bell. Every time I upload some content, you will be the first one to be notified. Alright? I had to take breaks off YouTube because, like I said, once you close these apps, it's back to reality. So everybody deserves to have a break. Pause and think about their own life. But don't you worry. I'm coming back with more heat. Be ready now. Like I said, I love each and last one of y'all. Thank you for the support. Everything. Y'all hold it down. Keep a smile on your face. And keep your head to the sky. Peace.